Jay the Motivator. To God be the glory. Now this is another awesome scripture. And this is the first time that we see where God says something is not good. Prior to this, God made the earth and said it was good. God made the waters and said it was good. God made the firmament and said it was good. God made all these different things and said it was good. On the sixth day, God made man and said, this is very good. However, when we get here to chapter 2, it says, it is not good for the man to be alone. And so because of this, he will make a helper suitable for him. And it's so important that we look to the original design that God has when we're looking at how things should function. And so ideally, he wanted us to function together, because it's better when there are two. Because if one should stumble and fall, the other can help them out. Now there's a key point in this scripture. God says it's not good for the man to be alone. And so it's important that we study the man that God made at this point. God created this man who knew who he was, and he put him in God's presence. He put him in the garden. He gave him his purpose. He told him to work. He told him to protect the garden. He told him to cultivate the garden. And he gave Adam the word so he can teach Eve later on. And so it's important that we study that original man that God said would not be good for him to be alone. So if he knows himself, if he's in God's presence, if he's working towards fulfilling his purpose, if he can protect, if he can cultivate, if he can teach, then it's not good for that man to be alone. God said he needs a helper that's suitable for him, somebody to help him fulfill the work that God gave him to do. So this week I encourage you, men, take some time and analyze that man that God first created that he said is not good to be alone. And make sure you can check off those boxes that God said were required before finding a woman. And women, I encourage you to make sure you study that original man as well, to make sure he meets God's qualifications first before you take him through your list. So with that being said, thank you for taking a minute with Jay. To God be the glory. Be great.